What's up, SNA Assassinators? This is Super Ninja Austin back here with another video. And this is the NFL Sunday Night Football review video on December 29th, 2024. And and it was the Washington Commanders taking on the Atlanta Falcons. And I forgot to tell you, Assassinators, just something similar to like when I made the Sunday Night Football when the Chiefs took on the Falcons before. No matter who wins this game, I'm gonna be wearing my red accessories. That's exactly what I'm doing right now. And also, secondly, I did not expect a game like this tonight. I thought it was gonna be like a Chiefs versus Steelers and Baltimore and Houston caliber kind of game with Washington blowing the Falcons out. But that did not happen. Obviously, for those that are aware, but ones that are unaware, let me tell you, Atlanta did put on a very good performance. But the one thing we probably got the prediction right was the winner, but I gotta admit that this was some very interesting competition. This is for the playoffs. Even though what's their names? Even though what's their names? The Commanders are kind of guaranteed to be already in the playoffs. But I guess this tonight was to confirm it all. But we're gonna get into that in just a moment. But without any further delay, let's talk about what just went down. And before I start, I want to say this game was totally terrifically entertaining. But this is where we got a very one awesome good play with
Did you see me?
no, first this is where we got what's the names the Commanders was keep getting first down. But Jared was probably the MVP. Robinson Jr. I meant to say, Brian Robinson Jr. to be the exact. But he also said that he knows Matthew McConaughey and he knew him since college, and also he always wanted to be an actor, and I hope he does achieve that goal. Next to his dreams of becoming an NFL football player. But this is where he was running pretty much the whole night, and he should have gotten off. Next to Zach Ertz is the offensive players of the night, because those two were running all over the Falcons. But this is where we got one pretty cool play with when they were right at around, let's say, the 14-yard line. This is where we got, what's his name? Caleb, what's his name? Jaden Daniels, and throw it right in the end zone to, what's his name? To Zach Ertz, but he was just probably about a couple. This is where he couldn't bring it down into the end zone when he caught the ball, which he landed right over in the backfield in the end. But that's where we got Jamison. Who was it? The receiver that played that Jaden Daniels tried to throw it to, he actually did throw it to him. It was Jamison Crowder. This is where he was 0 yards short of a first down, but it's where the Washington Commanders did not throw it to somebody, this intended receiver, which was what's his name? It was Zacchaeus, that's what his name is. Zacchaeus, that's what. But this is where we got the Falcons entering right back after this, with Michael Penix was letting him know that he's more than just a rookie, and I gotta give him his flowers. He had some game to put up, and before I would start thinking don't tell me this is gonna be an upset win. Well, it was just seconds away from being that in a way, but we're going to get into that in just a moment. Before we got the Commanders eventually kicked it right back at kick it right to the Atlanta Falcons. This is where they started right at the 30-yard line, of course, because this is where they went for a touchback. This is where we got Penixton passed it onto Robinson, Derek Robinson running back, which I was thinking, are they brothers? Because they're kind of similar in a way. Like the only thing different was like they one was on the Falcons and the other one was on the Washington Commanders, which the Commanders running back was number 8, and he was also a junior, while this Robinson is not a junior and he's a 7. He's a number 7 jersey number. Where we at? That's where we got. What else? Michael Penix didn't snap the ball, so I went right back this way, threw it right, in the middle, like right into his tight end.
I'm trying to show you what?
Jeremy Chin then knocks down. What's his name? Jeremy Chin, the safety, onto the Commanders. Kadero Hobbs, that's what his name is, the tight end of the Falcons. He got hit hard to the point he drops the ball. This is where we got. What's the name?
Show you. I need some more fire.
That's where he passed it to his receiver in the right, Mr. Michael Penix, pilot light, like that got a first down and more, maybe like 2.5 to be the exact. This is where we got. And we're on right into the 34-yard line. I mean, not 40, but we got Jaden Daniels and Michael Penix then used the running back as the decoy, but he ends up throwing it to him anyway because he was getting under pressure. It's where right onto the. But it's where to show Kirk Cousins in the sideline. It was like, gee, I wanted to used to play for the Commanders, but that was before they turned to the Commanders, where still, that other name, which that's probably kind of controversial to mention right now. But it's where we got Kirk and throw to.
Where are you? I'm going to show you something. Where are you? Right here.
He lives where we got.
Okay. Don't bump to me.
But that's where we got. That's where we got. Penix threw it to who was it? Number 5. It was let's see. It was he snaps the ball at 3rd and 4. That's where he throws to Michael Jackson. Drake London, like this is where he did not get a chance to catch. If anything, I think the corner on the right side of the Commanders kind of fouled because it was a pass interference. Is where they try to settle for a field goal. But one thing they did not know what was going to be happening next is that they're going to have luck on this side when Falcons got a field goal kick, but it ends up being called. But that's where offside penalty from the Washington defense. That's where they got an automatic first down, like because of it. That's where they had a second chance of trying to tie the game, and let's just say like they did exactly that. This is where Penix threw it to London. Finally got a successful catch from his wide receiver in the left this time. This is where he jumped right over one of the defendermen. But this is where he ends up getting the first and goal. Like even though he got pushed out of bounds, this is where they were right at what I mean he was trying to go up and get more, but he ends up getting pushed. But it's where it was right exactly at the 10. This is where then we got. The tight end on the left was doing some emotion work. This is where then we got Penix that passed it to Robinson, but this is where he roughly got like a gain of 5, maybe, like in a way, like yeah. I know it wasn't 6 yards. It was 6 yards actually. This is where we got Penix snaps the ball. This is where he goes for a throw. This is where he got someone on the right side, but it was a incomplete. Because he went way to the left and out of bounds. It was a 3rd down now, a 3rd and goal. This is where we got
nobody can. Oh, I'm gonna beat you.
But that's where we got Penix. Then all his receivers wide out. Is where He snaps the ball, throws it right in the end zone, like which it was right up and try to go to throw to London, but this is where it gets pushed right outside. This is where it was a flag on the play. However, it was a pass interference penalty, which the ball is gonna be at a half-inch distance to the goal, and it was on the Commanders' defense on number 21 was or 24, Mr. Davis dropped he got did the penalty onto the tight end is where we got the ball was right at exactly at the one, I believe. This is where we really saw like a Super Bowl caliber like play, like with what's his name with London right behind him, like with the running back right in the side, his left side, while the right side we saw the receiver. This is where Penix then just did a quarterback sneak right in the end zone. Just looked like he passed it to Robinson as running back, or no, it was he passed it to Robinson. It was beyond Robinson. I think that's what his name is. It had the game all tied up, making it 7-all. But I did not know this is gonna be the Falcons' momentum to motivate them to score even more, which that's exactly what they did. But before I get into this, where I'm gonna go to the next drive with the Falcons kicking it right back to Washington. That's where we got the Washington Commanders. Then this is where he passed it right to Brian Robinson next. This is where he ends up getting pushed right backwards, like about probably losing about a couple yards. Or no, I don't think he actually did. I think he just it didn't win nowhere because the play started before they pushed him way back. This is where we got what's his name? Jay Daniels to try to avoid the defender. But this is where we got the defender like of the Falcons pushing them way back. This is where yep. No. He bit this the linebacker on the Falcons hit what's that called? Like a back. What's that called? Like hit a back shot block, which I'm trying to remember his name. But it's where it pushed him back like 13 yards, making this third and 23. That's where then we got Jaden Daniels then passed it to the Chiquise. This is where they try to go for a run, but it was no good luck for him, even though he did gain a few yardage on the play. This is where he only got like probably about I'll say 12 yards, because they were like 3rd and 11. This is where the Commanders they kicked it right back to the Falcons. This is where the Falcons had time to try to score some more points, and let me tell you, they actually did so. Which I was starting to be more stunned and shocked. I was like, and I know the Falcons are a pretty decent team, but I was not expecting to show their decency against a really good team like the Commanders. But that's where Robinson ran it until Chris Belton on the defense of the Commanders pushed him out. That's where we got beyond Robinson went right back at what's his name, Michael Penix. This is where Penix then went for another snap at 3rd and 2, or not 2nd and 2. I meant to say, but 2:25, and this is where we had to try for the go for the drive. This go for a snap. This is where it was called backwards, like in 5 yards. By this button, and then quit the event. But anyways, this is where we got that's where Penix then tried to go for another play, which one of his receivers was in motion. Beyond Robinson, but this is where he roughly got like a couple yards because the Commanders defense was there. Like this is where he got like a gain of 4 actually. This is where It was 3rd and 6 where he tried to go for a throw, but that's where he overthrown the ball. That's where I did say they got score more points, but I made a huge mistake of making it seem like it was going to be on this snap or this drive, I should say. But let's just say that wasn't the last time they scored, like only to 7 points. But yeah, this is where they ended up putting in this drive, and then we got the Commanders. Then started right after 30. I'll say, or not 30, the 20. I'll say 7 or the 28. Yeah, 28 is where. This is where Zach Ertz then got the ball, got a first down. This they were right now at the I'll say the 40. I'll say the 48. Yeah, this is where they're like a couple yards away from
6th place and I have 4th place.
That's where we got. But that's where they try to go for a run, but you only got a gain of 9 from Brian Robinson. I guess you could say this is the battle of the running Robinsons, I guess you could say. But yeah, this is where the first quarter ended like with 1-all after this snap. But this is where then they continued to do some more snaps like on the second quarter. But yeah, the final quarter of the scoring like side of view, like it's 7-all, 7-7, with both the Falcons and the Commanders scored a touchdown each respectively. But let's continue with this is where he passed to Brian Robinson yet again. This is where he got the shot in midfield. And this is where he got him a first down of a gain of like the yard and way more. Just where and this is where we got Daniels. The fake pass on the receiver that was the decoy and running in motion. This is where he passed it yet again to Brian Rock territory. This is where he passed it to who was it? The Commanders passed it right into Brian Robinson yet again, but this is where you only got a gain of a few. I'll say about probably a gain of actually 1, not a few, but this is where we got Jalen Daniels then passed it to it was who was it, number 17? What's number? Terrell Clorin, that's what his name is. Yeah, Terrell Clorin is where he only got like a gain of I'll say about 5. Yeah, 5 yards, making it 3rd and 4. This is where then we got.
Is that fun?
This is where we got what's it? That's where Penix then passed it to. It was Crowder. That was Crowder. They got the first down. This is where they put. This is where they passed it. This is where we got Jaden Daniels. Then took it to brought the second string quarterback and let Brian Robinson take a break. He tried to go for a run, but he didn't gain anything in his 2nd and 10. No, that man. That's where we got Zaccheaus. They got a first down and more. That's where then he got brought down right at the 12, making his 1st and 10, like just 10 yards away from being the 1st and goal at the 2, of course, because they landed at the 12-yard line. It's still 1st and 10. But that's where we got Jaden Daniels to try to fake passes to Robinson. This is where he tried to go for a run for himself, but this is where he gets brought down. This is where and then went nowhere. This is where he this is where we got was it a holding penalty? Yeah, on the offense this time, offensive holding penalty. This is where he got pushed back. This is where it was 1st and 20 now. We cut the holding penalty. This is where we got. what happened next? It was right, this is where they got pushed back right at the 22. It's where he got Daniels. They got everybody lined up to see who could potentially get the ball from him. This is where he goes for the throw. This is where he tried. This is where he tried to throw it to his running back against today, but Caden Ellis came in and caught the ball, making an interception. This is where he made it to the 28-yard line onto the other side, I should say.
My phone.
But yeah, this is where I was like, don't tell me this is gonna be a game changer here, which it was probably just quarters away for being the case, but this is where we got let's see, we got Bion what's his name? Bion Rob started running it for the good yard gaining. This is where he was at first and 10 at their 41. This is where the honestly on the Falcons was in motion in the right side. And a fake pass to the what's that the Beyond Robinson is where he launched it right into the left side of the field. But you launched it. But it's where we got huge coverage with a corner on the commander. Even if he wasn't covering him, that's where it would have been a miscommunication anyway. But that's where Michael Penix is trying to do it. The what?
Not letting me play.
Well, he got a share, but
No, Julian.
yeah.
I said this is not letting me play.
Oh, that's because you got to go back and do the solo. But this is where we got London to catch the ball, up next, and then this is where he got some yardage, like of a first down. This is where then we got Robinson tried to run for a first, but this is where he roughly probably got a gain of like 5 yards. This is where he passed it to Robinson again, which is beyond Brian, was it? Yeah. But it's where he got the first down and more. This is where then we got some good news about what's his name? What's that? Beyond Robinson, BN, I believe that's what it's called, BN Robinson, which he's gonna be on the Outer Banks series, and I was like, wow, it sounds like what my family watches on Netflix, which that's very interesting that he's on the show and he's a running back on the Atlanta Falcons. But I want to give a huge congratulations, but I thought I might point that out. And I need to start watching more stuff on Netflix. And don't worry, I'm probably gonna be doing some movie reviews and news videos on in the summer, by 2025, or springtime or whatever, along with doing some animation news videos as well. So yeah, make sure to check that out in the future SNA podcast videos. But let's
You want to see my full speed?
but that's where we got the next play that happened. I see, yeah.
This is my full speed.
Well, let's
I'm shy, baby.
But this is where we got. This is where Penix threw it away to who was it? It was up. What was it that got the ball? This is where it was there.
I thought we was gonna have a party.
Dante Trout, I believe, but it was but yeah, this is where it ended up. Can you turn on the light back?
No.
Yep. Yeah, but you gotta see.
I said keep the lights Okay, you set off. No on. No. No. Fine.
But anyways,
Julian,
this is where he gets
doesn't
stopped by
this
Scorner.
movie?
Huh?
Does it do the same thing? When
Yes,
we watch the movie?
it still will do the same thing because I still need to light the beam right onto on me if I'm trying to do my podcast.
It goes like this.
Yeah, it's still gonna be the same results. But anyways,
Put a movie on.
yes, but anyways, assassin there. This is where we got. This is where we got a rough in the passer penalty on number 6, Mr. How. Distance to the goal, like our first down, like and for the Falcons' favor, I believe. Yeah.
That's the party, but first eat healthy food. What is healthy? Carrots. I don't think you guys have carrots.
Yeah, we don't at the moment.
No. Oh, strawberries or bananas. Oh, grapes. Grapes.
Please stop doing that.
Do you have grapes, Julian?
Not right now.
Do you have strawberry? Do we have strawberry?
How much is that in strawberry?
Do you have blueberries? No blueberry, no strawberry, no anything. Ananas. 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 Is this short? Maybe it is short. But this is really short.
Hard penalty, which they pushed them back 5 yards, making it, I'll say, first and 15 is where it was an incomplete pass because Jaden Daniels tried to throw it to some to a receiver, which I think it was. What was it? It was Dillis of or no? What's it called? It was I forget which receiver it was, but it got deflated by the defense of Atlanta. Is where what next? That's where we got Jaden Daniels went right past the defender man. Like this is where he tried to go for a run. This is where it was probably a smart move because he juked over one guy, and then once the rest of them tried to start coming, this is where he went to the right side for a first down, like a gain of what was it? It was a gain of I'll say